camera and cut everything out. That has nothing to do with Gracie's mom or me or anybody else. That's what goes on. Last site's busy, man. Alright. And we are here to pick up Gracie. Hey Gracie, I'll take that out real quick. Oh, this mic. It is 8:53.
And Miranda Lambert, they're new one together. It's Kick FM and 97.kickfm.com. If you have not signed up, Florida Georgia Line fans, for our trip to see them live at Red Rocks Amphitheater near Denver, Colorado, do so. Head to 97.kickfm.com. You and a guest.
Mike,
Good morning.
how are you, sir?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you today?
I'm doing wonderful. By golly, I wish I lived in the southeastern portion of the city of Quincy.
Well, that'd be a good thing for you right now, but to be honest with you, it doesn't matter where you live here in Quincy. We plan on offering services that I'll tell you a little bit about here
Sure.
to anybody and everyone in Quincy.
All right, well, tell us about the services from Adams Networks.
Okay. Well, one of the things we've been doing for many years is rolling out fiber optic internet service to mainly the businesses in Quincy. We've been doing this for over 15 years now, and for a long time, business owners and people that have experienced it at work have been asking us, hey, when can I get this fast internet speed at my house? And, I've always never say never. And, we looked at it. This is something we've been doing out in the rural communities for 7 years now. And we've finally decided that we're going to bring it to Quincy, Illinois, and look at rolling out speeds all the way up to gigabit.
That's incredible.
We're looking at doing what Google's doing in some of the bigger towns, but we're looking to put Quincy on the map to be able to offer gigabit, make it a gigabit community.
Really, I mean, to the average user, gigabit means all the big difference compared to what they may be used to right now.
Sure. Well, one of the things, as the internet has grown tremendously in the service and offerings that people are doing with the internet, it used to be, just actually a couple of years ago, people would get on, check their email, do a little Facebook in, do some web browsing and so forth. But now what we're seeing more and more are people are watching Netflix, they're watching Hulu, they're going over the top with a lot of the video inside the house. And, you know, if you got one or two computers, you know, sometimes that works great for you with some of the current offerings out there.
Mm-hmm.
But what we're seeing today is more and more people have more and more tablets. They have more and more devices at their houses. You know, it's not uncommon for Johnny to be downstairs playing a game on the internet. You know, mom's upstairs doing something with Facebook. And then you got, you know, little sister, she wants to watch cartoons, watch a Netflix video, and dad wants to do something.
Mm-hmm.
All those devices are chewing up your bandwidth. So as you get more speeds to your house, you're able to realize that, hey, you know, I don't have to slow down. My internet's just as fast when everybody's on, just as opposed to when, you know, the people that are really hitting the internet start to slow it down.
Right, and when people start grabbing more pieces of the pie, guess what? There's not much pie left.
There's not much pie left there.
Yep. Mike, for folks that are interested in the high-speed fiber delivery system from Adams Networks, how do we get a hold of you?
Well, that's great. Thanks for asking that. You need to go to followthefiber.net. We have a website set up. Again, that's followthefiber.net. There's a short little survey that you can fill out. What we're trying to do is gather interest. You know, again, we've started out in the Breckenridge area out by John Wood. And just as a side note, we're starting construction next week. So this isn't something that we're just talking about, thinking about doing. This is actually happening. So
wow.
what we're trying to do is what we will build to where the interest is at. But we've got to collect names and addresses and see where the interest is at. Then we'll follow up with people. And as neighborhoods come on board, then we'll continue to grow out with them.
Gosh, almost like the rural electrification days back in the 1930s.
Absolutely. Very similar to that.
Followthefiber.net. Mike Ritter with Adams Networks. Thank you very much, Mike.
Thank you. Have a good day, guys.
Yep, you too.
News Talk Live. Your hosts, Rich Kane and Greg Hobrecht, invite you to join in with your comments and questions with the Illinois Signal NTL text line, 440-1051. News Talk Live on News Talk 105.
Day 50, well, coming up on 8:59 here at News Talk Live.
If you got to be somewhere at 9 o'clock this morning, you've got a little over 1 minute to get there. Thanks for joining us for News Talk Live on News Talk 105, online at WGEM.com. We generally check in with the guys from WGEM Sports Center, but we don't have time this morning. This morning has flown by.
What were they talking about?
They've been talking about World Cup, of course. Germany winning the FIFA World Cup yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
It was a great performance by Germany. 1 goal scored in that game with extra time. It was really exciting.
Yeah.
So enjoyed watching the World Cup. Also, not much to talk about in baseball this week. Major League Baseball on All-Star break. So we've got the All-Star game tomorrow night on ESPN 1440. There you go.
Gives Javier a chance to heal.
He's going to need a lot longer than that.
I know.
Sorry
What did they
to
say, 12 weeks?
Yeah. He's
Minimum?
an amazing player, so
Oh, yeah.
it's going to be tough for the Cards.
So Peter Oakley's going to be talking about that again today.
Oh, we'll be hearing about
I
it.
know, yeah.
Hey, thanks for joining us for News Talk Live. Have a great Monday, everybody.
Healthy Radio Diction in 6 minutes. It's 9 o'clock in Mid-America.
The talk of the Tri-States. WGEM FM. News Talk 105. Greasy Hannibal Keokuk.
From ABC News, I'm Doug Limerick. Over the past week, Israel has hit Gaza hard, around 1,500 airstrikes. As for Hamas, ABC's Eric Tursky is in Israel.
Hamas is believed to be launching 160 rockets a day toward Israel. A senior Israeli military intelligence official tells us one of the things Hamas has been doing is sending barrages toward population centers, just hoping one of those rockets pierces the Iron Dome missile defense system. A few have gotten through, but most are intercepted, and in 7 days of this, no Israelis have been killed.
Number of Palestinians killed in the Israeli attacks, at least 175. At this hour, Justice Department expects to announce that Citigroup has agreed to pay a big fine to settle a suit the government filed in connection with those subprime mortgage loans many banks gave out prior to the recession. How big a settlement? $7 billion. The government's objective: prevent banks from giving such risky loans in the future. Never-ending battle to slim down. New study shows stress can make you gain weight. ABC News medical contributor Dr. Jennifer